Okay, so to fix the no sound after wake, we have to need Rehab Man Codec Commander. Alright, so let's download Codec Commander. So let's do that. Release version all the time. Okay, so let's see if it works. How to patch Apple HDA on Realtek ALC255 with a Capitan. First thing we need to do is to look for Apple ALC by VIT 9696. So we can go here and get the release version. Alright, so this is the one. We need this one. So the next one we want to do to install it. Now use the original Apple HDA, which is right now is the version 274.12. That's Capitan 10.11.6. Alright. So we're going to install it into extension. The next one, we can also check to see which layout they have. By show package content. So every time we want to patch, so we're going to look in here. So they have the pin config. So we look and we look at the info list. So ALC255 which is 10EC0255, which is equal to 283902549. So look for that and see they have layout 3 and also they have layout 13. So you can try them both. But I use a layout 13 and it works. So the next one we want to do, patch. So what we need to do is to patch. There's two patches. One is layout. You see this? So we can use any one. But we have to change layout ID 3. We're going to change to 13. Okay, if you want a layout ID 13. So now it would turn into 0D. Okay, and we apply and then we compile. So this is the audio. The next one we want to do is to patch the one called rename B0D3 to HDA0 to HDAU. Again, on this one for Broadwell, we use layout, the same layout as the audio. That's what Rehab Man recommended. So we change this one to 0D. So now we can see here, you see they changed layout ID to 0D. Now for other platform, you can change this one to a different ID, and then we can set the Clover to the same ID as this, and we can get the HDMI. So this one strictly for HDMI. But when we patch this one, when we change the B0D3 to HDAU on the DSDT, we also have to change it in the SSDT. So the SSDT on this one is 6. This is extracted with the Patchmatic from RehabMan. This is original right here. So you see here, B0D3. We're going to patch this one. Rename it also. You see, 8 changes. Okay? And then we apply, we're going to get, but on this SSDT, we have to rename also all B0D3, because on the patch, it's only did some. Okay? Now, make sure you do this one. So when it's done, we should have, watch for my tutorial on how to patch this DSDT and SSDT on this Broadwell. Okay, so all of them is HDAU. After we get everything working, the next one we want is to edit the config file. This Broadwell that I use is 1626006. So we need to have this one kernel and patch. So kex to patch. This is created by RehabMan again. So we look for the IG platform ID that you use to get yours working. So now false, disable, false mean enable. So enable this one, and also 2606 is mine, and enable these two. At the same time, we have to inject the ID, audio ID in the config file to 13 also. See that? So it's the same as the HDAU. It has to be. If everything is done correctly, patching the AppleHDA correctly, we should have the sound. And it's all auto detect. So this is ALC255 again. So let's put input speaker, so it's here. Now if we put in the headphone, it should detect the headphone, and we should be able to hear it. And if we put in the HDMI, we plug in the HDMI, they detect it right away. You see that? So now if we play, we can hear it on the TV. Okay. Now we unplug this one. Now we can hear through the headphones. Now check the headphone and see if it works. Yep, it works. So now If we unplug this one, speaker built in. Can you hear it? So isn't that beautiful? It's working perfectly. Okay.